Yo, 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 what's good, my people? What's good, my people? It's your boy, Jason Gooner, back again with another live match. Watch along with the people. Yes, yes, you know what we do. We're going to enjoy the match like we always do. We have a big one tonight, people. It's the last quarterfinal of the Copa America. Before we start, I want to just give condolences to Panama, all the Panamanian fans. You guys got bagged up today. It was a rough one. So prayers go to Panama. They got handled by Colombia. It was a 5-0. James Rodriguez basically showing that he's pretty much mastered football at this point. Just doing his thing on the pitch. 2 assists, 1 goal today. Pulling the strings in the midfield. Colombia looks a force, people. They really do. I know some people are going to say it's only Panama, blah, blah, blah. I've seen Panama cause problems. And if we're being honest, at 2-0, Panama had a goal that could have been a goal. You know, they don't have goal line technology. That is crazy to me that Copa America don't have a goal line camera. But anyway, we're not going to rant the people. We are here for the last quarterfinal of the Copa. You know, we've been following it. We've been enjoying some matches. You know, if you can call them football matches, some have been more like rugby matches or Aussie rules, you know, something else, you know, a bit more than football being played in this Copa America. But you know, there have been some good moments in this cup, and I've enjoyed covering it with you guys. So we're gonna keep it going tonight with Brazil versus Uruguay, people. Brazil versus Uruguay. This is a big one, people. Uruguay on form, Brazil, you know, not so much, a bit up and down. Uruguay has gotten the best of them recently as well in World Cup qualifying. So let's take a look though at the matchup. You know, there's a big omission tonight, people. I made a thumbnail for the video and I said, wait, I can't put that guy on the thumbnail. He's not playing tonight. So I switched the thumbnail and put Hendrick on there, people, because Vinny Jr., as you should know, or you might not know, is suspended for this one. So no Vinicius Jr. in this game tonight, people. So let's take a look at the two squads. But before we do that, you know, we have to get through the YouTube things that have to happen, right? You know, at this point, you have to like the video, you have to share the video, and you have to subscribe to the channel, people. I just want to say big up and thanks and respect. The numbers have been growing lately, and I really do appreciate it. It seems like people are enjoying the content. They keep coming back for some more videos. So what we're going to do, we're going to provide the videos for the people when we can, of course. You know, man's have family. But yeah, man, this is what you need to be doing. I'm going to run that along the screen so you guys don't forget. Zine, I don't want to be saying it too much. We want to talk about the football more than anything, right? So let me see who in the building from early out and big them up same way. Bless up yourself, Drew Ross. Thanks for being here, my bro. Respect and thanks. Let them know what them need for do. Demo Dre, yeah, man, drop some fire. When I see the jersey to people, I'm soon start talking about that. When I see the jersey though, yeah, man, that's a easy people. But first, let's go through the lineups before anything else. We have 25 minutes to kick off, so I want to give the teams some time. All right. So in goal, you have Sergio Rocher. Now, Sergio Rocher has been playing really well in this tournament so far. As you can see, he's a keeper that plays in Brazil at Internacional. And yeah, he's 31 years of age, 6'3". You know, for the longest, you have seen Muslera in the goal for Uruguay for years. And this gentleman here seems to have solidified himself as the new number one. Very, very solid in goal. Then the back line now, you have Mati Oliveira and Ronald Araujo. So you know Araujo obviously from Barcelona. Mati Oliveira, you know, good player as well. Plays in the Serie A. Has a goal to his name as well against USA. Got that winning goal. So, you know, very, very solid backline. I think one thing that Uruguay has always had, it's very good defending and defenders, and nothing has really changed. Nandez is really a converted right back. Was a more attacking player in his younger days, but really does a good job over there. Tenacious, not the biggest in height, but makes up for it. You know, with how hard he plays the game. Mativinia, very, very, very talented player. Very competent on the ball, can go forward. Yeah, man, very, very good player. Somebody that I think people should, you know, some of these players that play for Uruguay, you know, maybe perhaps because they play in the Brazilian league, you might not be as familiar with them. But these are players that, you know, I truly believe if they wanted to, they would be playing in Europe. You know, some of these players just prefer to play in this climate closer to home, you know, things of that nature. So you can't really wrong them. Others take another route. One of those would be Federico Valverde, the captain. Yes, big baller people. I think one of the best midfielders in the world, actually, for me. Can really do it all in the midfield. Putting more attacking on the pitch, he can do that. You've seen Madrid use him sometimes on the right-hand side of a system where he can tuck in off of the ball, but still give you that attacking force on the wing as well. So that's a very versatile player, and for Uruguay, really, I love to see him playing for this team because he plays for Madrid, maybe he doesn't get to express himself as much. But for Uruguay, yeah, man, he's pulling all the strings. So very, very talented player, and he is putting in the work in this tournament. Ugarte, another solid player, plays for PSG. Just a destroyer in the midfield, but still also has a good eye for a pass. Maybe not the passing range of a Valverde for sure, but still competent on the ball as well. Can do both things: tackle, win the ball, and spray the passes around as well. Find the playmakers quickly. Nico de la Cruz, surprisingly, in the first game of this tournament, he was on the bench, and I was saying, boy, this guy needs to be playing. Played the second game. They mashed up Bolivia. He had a great game, and he has been starting ever since in the number 10 role. Look out for Nico today. Max Araujo had a beautiful goal in this tournament already. Has a couple goals to his name. Also a player that I would say, you might not be so familiar with him because he plays in Liga MX as well. But definitely a player that has, opened my eyes to him in this tournament, because I think he's been really, really solid for them in this tournament, Max Araujo. So they'll be looking for him to have a similar performance. Facundo Pilestri can't get a game at club football level, but well, I shouldn't say club football level. I should say at Manchester United. Of course, he was loaned out. He was loaned out to Granada for the second part of the season. So, yeah, Facundo Pelestri, though, for Uruguay, a starter on the right-hand side. Very, very talented young player as well. And, of course, Darwin Núñez. I guess you could call him the enigma. You don't know what you're going to get from Darwin most times, You might get some goals, you might not. I'm going to hit the post at least 2, 3, 4 times. But one thing you can't really say about Darwin is that he's not going to be involved in some goal scoring actions. He's a player that definitely has an eye for where to be in certain times, and also can, create a goal from nothing. He might receive the ball at the corner flag and beat two and take a shot that scores from a crazy angle after missing two sitters, So Darwin Núñez just one of those players. I think maybe because he's not on my club team, and Uruguay is not necessarily my team, so it doesn't burn me as much to see him miss chances. But most Liverpool fans, they really give Darwin a hard time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that is the Uruguay team, people. Really not much surprises there. Pretty much the team that I would have thought would play this game. So yeah, not really taking any chances with the lineup. They know what their 11 is, and that's what they want to go with tonight. Brazil on the other hand, I would say for the most part it is the main 11. Vinny Jr. probably would have been there instead of Hendrick if the coach had continued to do what he had been doing. The left back role, of course, up for grabs between Wendell and Guilherme, but I do think Wendell had some dodgy performances, to say the least, in this tournament. So I understand the coach is thinking there. Putting Guilherme in. João Gomez is one that maybe you have some options on the bench, like the likes of Andreas Pereira, Douglas Luiz. You could have played Paqueta a little deeper, play Andres Pereira instead. There's a lot of ways you could have changed it, but he's going for this, two players that offer a good amount of steal in that midfield in terms of tackling. João Gomez, not the biggest player, but definitely, a player that doesn't mind getting in on the challenges as well. And then further up the pitch now, we have Rodrigo, Lucas Paqueta, Rafinha, and Hendrick. Yes, people. So that is the Brazil lineup. Same back four typically, as you see on the screen here. Guilherme, Arane, as I said, getting the start over Wendell. So that would have been one of the choices for the coach to make. And Hendrick gets the nod as there are options up front. They could have maybe played Rodrigo in this area, started Savinho, play Rafinha on the left. Savinho has been solid this tournament. Of course, you have Martinelli as well, could have played on the left-hand side. There's a couple of different ways they could have done it, but Hendrick, of course, coming into this tournament would have been on decent form, scoring in the friendly against Mexico. So yeah, he's the one. He's the next up. He's the next one. So I think the fan base of Brazil will be excited to see him from the start. So let's see what he can do. I mean, from what I've seen so far, it doesn't look out of place at this level. Seems pretty comfortable on the pitch, even though he's very diminutive. I think the power that he possesses, the speed of thought, is really up for a kid his age, man. It's amazing how instinctive he looks on the pitch already. John Marley, big up yourself. The game is in what? 17 more minutes. 17 more minutes. Yeah, man. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Bless up yourself, Travis. Yeah, man. And there it is, people. Exhibit A. We say if I was a fan from his club or his national team, I probably would hate him as much as Demo. Darwin is a bum. Yeah, bro. Let go the belly. Bless up United. Bless up yourself, man. Yeah, man, we're out here, man. We're out here. Boy, may I tell you, Colombia mash up Paraguay, people. It's not looking good for CONCACAF today. Jeez, man. That was a nasty result. I'm telling you. Let's take a look at that one. 5-0. So, of course, the first half, Colombia just started out on the front foot from the get-go. I will say this. After Rodriguez's penalty, right, I think Panama had a good stretch where they probably deserved a goal in that little spell that they had. I'd say from about let me see when the goal scored. What minute was that goal? Yeah, 15th minute. I would say from like the 20th minute until about a little before when they scored that goal from the free kick that James took quickly over the defense. And then the keeper I don't know what the keeper was doing there. And Diaz finished it nicely. But I would say that stretch of time there where it was 2-0, I think Panama really deserved to go to 2-1. They had a nice like 20-minute spell or 15-minute spell. And you can see it on this attack momentum. Can you guys see this? Let me see. Maybe you can see it better now. Okay, yeah. So you see this blue part right here, that's Panama on top, like them I take it to them in them minutes there, Yeah, so that makes sense because that's what I remember happening. And then I think, basically Colombia played the second half in second gear. And they got 2 more goals, of course. But Panama really, I think they deserved a goal in the game. But I think Colombia was they deserved to win this game by about 4 goals. 3 to 4 goals. The 5 was a brata. I mean, that penalty, that was I think, yeah, man. Anybody will like the bossliest tackling would have loved that tackle. Who did see that tackle by the Panamanian for the last penalty where Colombia just get? Yo, it's a mad tackle that, Yeah, man, it's mad. Travis a laugh. Travis say everything good, United. You don't have to worry about that. Yo, like up the video, people. Like up the video. Early B, we have to tell the truth. Canada flying the flag. At least Canada let a CONCACAF team be in the semifinals, Maybe Jesse have a plan because him see Argentina once already, And remember, the Copa America, not even semifinals have extra time and penalties, just straight to penalties. So But the thing is, Jesse Marsh it not gonna be a bunker anything. He might go at them just the same. Cause that's the one way, that's all him know. man, them have some. I don't know what go on. I don't know what go on with United and Travis, you know. Big chances. The man them convert every big chance. That's what you call clinical, you know. 4 big chance create. Colombia score all 4 of them. Yeah, man. The 1 big chance, Panama get them miss, of course. You see the entries. Long passes in the 50s for both teams. Okay. Cause we did have a Jamaica long ball argument, long pass argument. Why for that? And I think like we have some game in all the 70 yard, 60 yard, and then the other game now, the other 2 games we're just playing Copa, we will lose. It's in the 40s. We're like 44 and 48 attempted. And I was like, yo, that's low for Jamaica still. That's well low. All right, we have 12 minutes to game time, people. 12 minutes to game time. So, you know, let me go back to the lineups here. Let me go back to these lineups, people. See what the referee. Dario Herrera from Argentina. What? Yo, that fear? I don't know. Cause I think Argentina like neither them team here. Saudi Pro League grab ref from everywhere. You see, man do a lot of Argentina League, obviously. Do enough Libertadores, enough Sudamericana game. Copa qualifier. So this mean him just recently a bus span like the international scene. Cause him only have 5 qualifying match. So him just start really do the international them, you know. And they do enough him get him running at the Libertadores and Sudamericana first, and then that's probably how CONMEBOL do them thing. Yeah, man. So Argentina referee, remember that, people. See, we'll see who Argentina hate more. We know them not like Brazil. All right, let's see the lineups. All right, so 3 players on Uruguay. What we need to watch out for today. All right, 3 keys. All right, so for me, I'm going to go with 1 player from basically each level of the pitch, right? So the first one, I think a key in this matchup going to be Mati Viña as the left back, right? And the reason why I say that, I think Mati Viña really wants to get involved going forward. And I think Rafinha has a tendency to kind of, you know, he might pick up the ball on the wing, but he's gonna most times cut back infield. You know, him don't really stretch you so much. Why for that? Him don't really run you down the wing so much. Basically, so my thing is, how willing will Rafinha be after doing an amazing run? You know, is he gonna recover and not put Danilo under pressure? You know, Araujo tends to, you know, stay wide until and kind of work with Viña on that flank. And I feel like Danilo potentially could get outnumbered. And if Guimaraes, you know, goes too far wide to help, that's really where Uruguay wants to hurt you in that half space. Once they get the overload going on the wing, they quickly shift that ball to the midfield to like a Valverde or even a Ugarte de la Cruz. And you know Valverde with the range strike. So I think Viña is going to be crucial. Valverde as well. And the third player for me, I think if Darwin Núñez is clinical today, Uruguay are going to win this game, because I just don't think that this Brazilian team are going to create enough against this Uruguay defense, right? So as long as Uruguay is clinical, and I think they're going to be able to create more chances against this Brazil team, So I feel like as long as he is, they're gonna run away with the game. That's a hint to my prediction for the game, people. So it's all up to Darwin, you know. I don't know if I should place my bets on that, but that's what I'm going with, people. All right. So for me, in this one, and this might sound bad to Brazilian fans, but I think Alisson have to have a big game. I think Alisson is going to have to come up big in this game. It's going to have to be one of those games where, you know, vintage Alisson, he does not scoring today. You know, that's what I think Brazil going to need to get through this one. So Alisson for me is one for sure. Another player for me that I think has to have a good game is Militao. I think Militao is somebody that you know, when he's on, he's very good, but I think he has the, you know, sometimes he can be a bit rash. I think maybe how this refs the game is going to really matter a lot to if Eder Militao is successful today. I think he's gonna want to be the one to be matching Nunes in terms of the movement and the running. You know, Marquinhos at this stage of his career kind of tends to try to sweep up things. Militao will be the one applying the pressure. So that matchup is going to be big. I think Nunes is the type that can get you carded, and that's something to watch in this game right there. So Eder Militao, Alisson. All right, Brazil, there is some hope for you. I'm going to pick an attacking player as well. And it's going to be none other than who is on the thumbnail tonight next to Darwin Nunes, and it is Enrique. You know why? Because I feel like this kid, right? I think Brazil gonna need something like a storybook type of thing to win this game. And I think the script is written for the kid pretty much because, you know, right now I would say the player that looks like he was gonna cause the most damage in the attacking sense for Brazil is not playing tonight, and that's Vini. So, you know, the spot is open for him. Now, of course, Rodrigo would be the clear person that you would say, yo, why are you not saying Rodrigo? Well, I think Rodrigo is going to do what Rodrigo does, right? He's going to play well for the most part, right? But I just feel like he's going to need that sidekick tonight to really get it done. And if Hendrick can perform on any kind of decent level, then that really makes Brazil chances go up tonight. But yeah, I think those are the three players for me. Alisson, Eder Militao, because I do feel like Brazil going to be under pressure in this game. And of course, Enrique, because I think similarly to what I said about Darwin, and of course, this is an easy thing to say because obviously, if you're clinical in a game, you have a better chance to win. But at the same time, Hendrick, I think he needs to play well tonight. He needs to play well tonight. He needs to be a threat. You know, he's going up against two, you know, very, very strong defenders in Oliveira and Araujo, and you know it's going to be a physical battle out there. So I'm just interested to see how he deals with that. As I say, he has intelligence that's bigger than his years, but you know, yeah, I don't know how it's going to hold up today, but we'll see. Reggae Boys community up, 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 up. We're outside. Panama overachieved in this tournament due to the red card in the match against USA. Boy, early B. Them get them points for them need, man. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Who I have for the game. All right. So this is the prediction time. So everybody who in the building who claims that them watch ball all the time and them know about me could hear what I go on. No. Yeah, man. It's the crowd favorites Brazil versus, I don't know if them man have no favorites in the chat tonight. Uruguay. All right. So for me, I'm not going to change tonight, you know, just because Brazil them are playing. I have picked before this tournament that I think Uruguay was going to win the tournament, okay? I'm not going to change tonight because they're playing Brazil. So I'm going to stick with that, people. I still feel like when you look at all areas of the pitch, they're the most complete team in the tournament, all right? And that's why I think they're going to win this game and they're going to continue to win in the games and win the tournament. So with that being said, I think Uruguay takes this game tonight 2-1. All right, people. This game going to end Uruguay 2, Brazil 1. I was going to go 2-0, you know, but I feel like Brazil will get a 1 goal star. So I'm saying 2-1 to Uruguay, people. Yeah, man. Let me know. It look like John Marley. John Marley said Brazil to him thing, you know. Because see what everybody else has said. Big up yourself, Bam Sports. Yeah, man, check out Bam Sports TV. Have him YouTube channel. Yeah, man. Make sure to click on him link and subscribe. Turn on the notification them. Another voice in the YouTube space where we know I gotta bring some good perspective in the thing, you know? So to support Bam Sports TV. Big up yourself, Sean. Yeah, man, we're out to watch the Copa, you know? CONCACAF team just dead a while ago, but we have one in the semi-final same way. So, oh, Canada, where is Africans? Africans is there one night. The man give it 2 prediction. The man said it's either gonna be 2-1 Canada or 4-0 Venezuela. Yo, the man said can either go that way, yeah, or one next way. Yeah, man, people. So I hope everyone had a good Saturday, a productive Saturday today. I was a bit busy all day still. Trying to watch football and be busy, you know. Not the easiest thing, but we'll find a way. All right, these teams are going on the screen now. So they're saying it's a 4-3-3, but we could see how it really look once the game starts, you know. Yes, people, make sure not smash that like button, you know. Yeah, man, that's the only thing we really ask still. Smash that like button. Well, that's not the only thing. We also say, yo, smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Now, I always say all those things. Yeah, man. I don't know when you're commenting, there's the little, I think is what, a dollar sign. Yeah, man, click on the dollar sign and see what happens. And send in your comment that way there. And the game soon starting up, people. So now drop on the predictions now, man. Drop on the predictions. But I come drop your prediction once the ball kick off. Because then them not valid again, you know? Vinny Jr. in the stands tonight, star. Here we go. All right, ready up. I have that pan that. All right, that now do nothing. Okay, good. Hold on. Might I remove this thing still. Hendrika juggle. Sean say me expected the bashing. Good team, but they need some better quality. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Some of them defender that did look really worried. You know, Miller, Cordoba. But the player them, the defender them, when see them usually have like Andrade and forget what the other brother name what they play with the other day. The man, they look better than some of them man they will see today. But that guy Cordoba just get signed to Norwich City. 22 years old, 23 years old. So there's that too. If Panama would have kind of the same luxury like Jamaica, they would give USA and Mexico a hard time. Yeah, Godoy was out. And Karaski was out with a red card. So it did always go rough on them. All right, the game kick off, people. The game kick off. I guess I don't have no prediction and they're just scared for say Brazil are going to lose. Dorival Jr. Man, there. You know. Not sold. All right, Maggie, like what? Till the 5th minute. If you don't give me up. All right, see Biggs G. Biggs G is a smart person. 2-1 Uruguay. See him, some say Biggs G. Bless up yourself, bro. Nunes down the wing already. Tries to go by Militao and does. And see Militao dive in already. Gives up a corner. Or wait, a goal kick? I don't know, goal kick. Look like a corner. All right, Militao passed the first challenge, but it did look, it did look stressed. FIFA rankings: Uruguay at 14, Brazil at 4. Allison in the box, plays it to Marquinhos, calm, getting pressed, goes long. Easily one in the air by Uruguay. Second ball, Gomez flicks it back now. Arana, Palestri. What is it? Ooh, Palestri get killed a while ago. Like him get the wind knocked out of him. Really experience there from Marquinhos. Just left the elbow right there to make the. Oh, what a turn in midfield by Hendrick already. Jeez. Yo, I know the crowd just lift up a while ago when him do that. Simple pass coming to him in midfield, and just looked like he was just going to do a simple control. Decided to do a nice flick turn. He played to his feet again. This time he's tackled easily. Here's Uruguay now winning the second ball. That's over the top, and Darwin is after it. You know he's going to chase everything. Marquinhos closing him down. Here's Darwin now. Darwin goes inside. Good tackle by João Gomez. I know it's a goal kick, and Gomez celebrating his tackle. Man say it's too tough to predict. These are the best ones to prediction. Because, you feel like you've done something when you get it right, Because it's so hard to pick. Jeez. Hendrick just get toppled. Here's Rocher. He plays it short. This is Araujo. Araujo goes long. Cut out well by Militao. Militao streaming forward now. Being chased by De La Cruz. Good pressure put on there. And that goes out for a throw to Uruguay. Militao limping after that one. Hendrick laughing at the defender. I think somebody off the ball there just knock him over. Throwing for Uruguay here. Here's Vina down the flank. Ooh, that's a... What is that, ref? What kind of tackle that, Rafinha? That was definitely a foul. I don't know the man, of course. Let's play it back now to Oliveira. Oliveira to Araujo. Araujo tries to switch the flank, but it's wayward there. He was looking for Max Araujo there. Couldn't find him. Last 4 times they have played, twice PKs to Brazil, once to Uruguay. Wow. Brazil 3 out of the last 4. In knockout games. Dancehall Topic say Uruguay will win this one. Me agree, Dancehall Topic. 2-1 me say. 2-1 me say. Referee, the Argentina referee now take no talk. Yo, is this brother really from Argentina though? No, I get strike, what that? All right. Uruguay gets this one now. Araujo in the back line. Goes to Valverde. Valverde all the way back to the keeper, Rocher. Rocher being pressed by Hendrick. Well played though with his left foot up the flank. Here's Max Araujo now. Being chased well by Rafinha. Good shielding as well. Still has it. Being pressed. Holding on to it now. And then, boy, if a fight don't start in this game, me change my name. Brother, O'Neal said Brazil got this lock. All right, me kusino, Mr. Potter. Ugarte. Rafinha tries to get it out, can't. And right now, this just looks like both teams just want to, get a stronghold on it, but neither one willing to give it up yet. Nunes tries, but it's taken from him by Bruno. He goes long. Araujo cuts it out, goes back to his keeper. Oliveira wide on this left-hand side. Hendrick not really pressing, just kind of screening right now, just shifting. Here's Araujo though, with space. Dribbles it forward towards the half line. Plays it now in the center circle to Ugarte. Ugarte goes back to Oliveira. And they reset. Oliveira now goes with a long diagonal ball. Aranya should cut it out. He does. João Gomez second ball. Bad control, but it works out for them. Marquinhos tried to spring Rodrigo there down the left, but couldn't. Rodrigo now getting to play where, maybe he would play if he wasn't teammates with Vinny Jr. at the club level and international level. So let's see if we see I guess you'll say more influential performance from Rodrigo tonight. In the last game, their offense looked to be free kicks from Rafinha for the most part. So let's see if we can see more from open play in their game versus Colombia. Foul on Nunes here. Brazil free kick taken too quickly for the referee though. Marquinhos. Guilherme. All the way back to Alisson. Bouncing. Nunes pressing. Good pressure here from Uruguay. Almost won it. Brazil play out though. Here's Arana down the flank. Rodrigo can't collect that one. Goes to Araujo. He finds Nandez now. Nandez clips it. Good ball. Well controlled by Nunes. Nunes getting press. Finds Nandez just couldn't get the first touch right. One of those that just maybe played too much to his feet. Needed to be just a bit in front of him so he could control it. Couldn't quite sort his feet out, and it's a goal kick for Brazil. Yes, people. So it's kind of mixed. A couple of people say Brazil, a couple say Uruguay. So let's see how it turn out. 10 minutes in. 10 minutes really flew by, honestly. They don't even feel like 10 minutes yet. Here's Alisson now going long now, straight up the middle. Paqueta tried to challenge but couldn't win it. Now Uruguay respond with a long ball of their own. That should be no foul. Looked like Gomez got fouled and pushed in the back, but no call. Uruguay throw in, go all the way back. Here's Valverde exchanging passes with Nico de la Cruz. De la Cruz now switches it over to Oliveira. Centre back now passes to his centre back partner Araujo. Araujo finds Valverde. Ugarte shows just to create space for Oliveira. That's well done. Now he has acres of space, can pick a pass. Looking, clips it in. Good first time header. Drop back now to Nico. Good ball to Nunes. That was good combination, but in the end it was snuffed out by Brazil, but that's good play from Uruguay there. Here's Nandez now. Goes a bit more direct. Nunes can't get that one though, but he chased it all the way anyway. And it's a goal kick to Brazil. So, if you notice with my commentary, I've been saying Uruguay a lot. Been calling their players' names a lot. Brazil really yet to have any kind of spell of possession in this game. And Uruguay showing no respect. 2 players on the 18-yard box for the goal kicks. Ready to pounce. Brazil will try to play. Here's Eder Militao being and that was late from Nico de la Cruz. This should be a yellow card for sure. He might talk to him. Looks like he gets a talking to. So Nico de la Cruz, making good use of his one foul before he gets carded. That was really late on Militao. Wouldn't say really late, but it was late. Allison will leave his area to come and take the free kick. Goes along. Paqueta takes on the chest. Well done. Heads it back now. Danilo finds Hendrick. Hendrick tries to play a one-touch to Paqueta, but the loose ball falls to Bruno. Bruno gets fouled from behind, and it's a free kick to Brazil. Maybe a little bit too far out for Rafinha, but he's walking to the ball anyway. Good work from Bruno here. Just collected it, and Nico again, bit too anxious to win the ball. Rafinha here. Looks like he's going to eye this one up. It's about, I would say, maybe 35 yards. 30 yards maybe. Closer to 35. Let's see. Deep breath from Rafinha. He strikes it. Wall does his job. Clips off the top of the wall and goes out for a corner kick. Yeah, it was probably closer to 30 yards. Because the wall was just outside the box. Anyway, it's a corner kick now. Rafinha will take this as well. See if he can put this into a dangerous area now. Usually gets good whip and pace on it. So let's see. That's whipped in nicely. Well punched by the keeper though at the far post. Nico de la Cruz presses, so Brazil have to go all the way back to Allison. Allison goes one time, trying to find Rodrigo, but well cut out by Nandez. Nandez pressuring Rodrigo, and he's called for a foul. Yeah, he had a whole handful of jersey there. Brazil trying to gain in confidence. A little more time on the ball here. Here's Militao. Uruguay doing a good job though of just pressing them. They win the ball back now. Here's Araujo. Plays it inside to Valverde. He drops it back now. Araujo goes wide to Nandez. Valverde drops deep to collect. Yes, this is what they've been doing all tournament. Valverde kind of acting like he's pretty much playing like how you'd see Cruz play for Germany or, but he's a little different because once they break the first line of action, then he goes to attack. But when they're trying to build, he drops back. So he's just trying to do both in the game. And he does a good job. That's well played, Vina there, but too loose a touch. Now Brazil can counter. They have numbers on the attack. He's taken over now by Hendrick. Hendrick going at speed. Ooh, he's taken down from behind. But wow, the referee says nothing. Play on. So Argentina hates Brazil more so far. Good ball wide now. This is Pelestri. Pelestri trying to take on his man. He gets down to the byline, cuts it back. And that's cut out by, I think that was Marquinhos. And it will be a corner to Uruguay. So some good action there. Hendrick was going full speed, got his body in between man and ball, but the referee said no, he didn't do enough to sell that one for me. Oh yeah, he kind of, I don't know, he went searching for the contact. And someone is down on the ground here. It looks like Hendrick. And the Brazilian players are, coming. The Brazilian players are upset at the culprit. I guess the main reason why Hendrick is down on the ground, I guess. So let's see if we can see a replay. Oh my gosh, Araujo, why, bro? Yo. So they're only going to get spoken to. Yeah, Rojo lucky there to escape a yellow card or anything, because I'm not sure what he was doing that for. Running up to be a part of the corner kick. He just runs right into the back of Hendrick for no reason. So yeah, the Brazilian players are very upset. And the ref calls them back over again. Oh no, here's the kick. Ooh, that's well defended by Brazil. One time by Ugarte, bouncing ball. Ooh, and the ricochet almost landed into the goal. That was Nunes doing well. His back was to the goal, and he did well to flick his neck muscles on the rebound. It was a Ugarte shot that bounced to him, and he got his head around to it, and then the ricochet off of Militao almost ended up in the back of the net. Ooh, that's inches wide. Allison would have been beaten. All he could do was stare at that one. Here's Nico de la Cruz now with the in-swinger. He whips it in well. Oh, and that landed on the head of Matias Oliveira, who did score the goal as well in the last match with his head. Could not get that one to go, though. That was well whipped in by Nico de la Cruz. Good pace on it, good height. Darwin just missed it on the near post, and it fell to Oliveira on the back post. Couldn't quite sort his bearings out to get that on target, but good little spell from Uruguay here. 19th minute of play now. And that's up in the air. Second ball won by Uruguay. Nunes jumps, can't win it. Marquinhos gets it now. Well headed to the wing by Ugarte. Here's Araujo going forward. Viña overlaps. Always playing together, these two, and that should be a corner kick again for Uruguay. Danilo defending. Viña looked like he was trying to play the 1-2 with Araujo, who had made the run. But good defending by Danilo, but all he could do was redirect it for a corner kick. So it's Nico de la Cruz again. Can he put that same quality we've seen from the last two that he's taken? Nico de la Cruz now. This one's a different one here. He tried to set one up for a volley. Didn't quite work out. Early B said easy 3-0 for Brazil. Why early B? I don't know. A late B. I don't know how you see 3-0 from Brazil in that game. For me, I watch right now. When them going to score them 3 goals there? Marcelo Bielsa had a mad interview. The man say, yo, in a few more years, there won't be any players left that you want to watch. Because the business of football is killing the players that you really love. And them just watch, how much money being made. Them now watch the joy where the players them bring. Where them a kick out of the game with them things where them are going with, Quite some crazy stuff to say, but some people would agree with him, I'm sure. Well, it's still 0-0 here, people. Remember to smash that like button. That is very, very important. It's the best way to help me out. Yeah, man, it's the free way too. Because it can help me out other ways, but we're not too loud up them ways there. People them want support that way, them know how to do it. But everybody that turn on them stream, or turn on this stream, I should say, wow, Uruguay, let's tackle each other. Hendrick gets around his man well, getting chased now, and then he puts his body in between ball and man, and Araujo this time gets called for a foul. Yo, I believe say the plan is to just rough up this brother, That is literally the game plan, At least that is what is Araujo plan. Ronaldo Rojo just every time him get near to him, he might kick him down, push him over. Just let him know, say, yo, brother, different ball game this, you know. It's a dangerous opportunity though. Can be the in swinger from Rodrigo or the out swinger, curling towards the keeper and then curling away from him, or can be the one curling into him from Rodrigo. Let's see which way they go with this one. Rafinha looks more serious about it. Yes, and it is him. Somebody needs to tell Rodrigo that he needs to look more like he's actually going to kick it to make it work. Oh, and that should be, it's nothing. Oh, that's just deemed a collision there. Rafinha, no ramp with the S-House Renita, him kind of like it actually. And that's an over dribble there from Brazil, taken away. Nunes back to De La Cruz. De La Cruz, good ball out wide now. Here's Valverde looking. Ooh, that was a dangerous ball all along the ground, but I don't think any of the forwards really read that one. That was a good turn by João Gomez as well. Valverde had to foul him. So 0-0, and this referee hasn't shown a card yet, amazingly, but that can't last much longer. Brazil trying to play out now. What go on, Chris? My debut, bro. Yeah, man. Respect for linking up, bro. Brazil, Uruguay so far 0-0, but I give Uruguay the slight edge in play so far. Brazil really took a while to figure out how to pass through them press. Finally now getting a little more composure on the ball and space. But even then, it's not, they're not doing much with the possession. But let's see. Maybe this will develop into something. Here's Rafinha now, dropping deeper to get on the ball. Marquinhos now has more space, dribbling forward. Uruguay kind of dropping back since they haven't won that ball in the press. Ugarte with a one-man press now. Putting Allison under pressure. Here's Nunes. And now they win it. Wow, that's well done by Uruguay. And that's a foul. That might be the first yellow card of the game, I think that would be harsh on Brazil, though, after all the fouls by Uruguay to give a yellow there. The ref has kind of let a few of these tough ones go, but that's a very cynical one because I think Uruguay was going to be in for a good opportunity. Ooh. Yeah, that's typically a yellow card there. That was studs to ankle. Jeez. But Argentine referee showing some leniency. Probably wants to keep this game at 11v11 if he can. But, they might force his hand if some of these tackles continue. Here's Nico de la Cruz. Has showed some good quality from the set pieces so far. Let's see this one. That's in a dangerous area again. This is in the... Ooh, and what's the call? I believe they have called an offside. So it looks like they were offside on that one, but that's the right type of ball there from De La Cruz. Right in between the 6-yard box and the penalty spot. Curled in from the right with his right foot. Ooh, landing right at the edge of that 6-yard box. Very good delivery, but the line was disciplined for Brazil, and it's a offside call. Again, Uruguay not willing to just back up and let them play out. So Allison again forced to go a little bit longer. That one to Danilo short. And that was a foul. Nico de la Cruz gets stepped on by Bruno. Home to the referee, man. Uruguay will restart. Now it's Araujo. Over to Nandez. Nandez down the wing to Pelestri. Pelestri goes back to Valverde. Or Ugarte, excuse me. Ugarte over the top, but that bounce off the pitch skids away from him. It's a goal kick to Brazil. And that was the difference there. I was just telling you before the game. While Ugarte, is competent on the ball, I don't think his forward passing is, anywhere near as good as Valverde. So typically Valverde is the one that likes to drop back and kind of be the playmaking type of player in midfield. It's a poor clearance by Rocher there, but miscontrolled by... Oh, and that's a bad back pass. It falls to Hendrick. Hendrick flicks it. Oh, why didn't he go for goal? Why didn't Hendrick go for goal there? He tried to flick it towards Rafinha, who was making the run from the right-hand side. And I know he's regretting doing that because he should have really tried to get something on target after the bad back pass there. Uruguay now can break. Good turn in the midfield by Nunes. Nunes looking for a pass out wide. Finds it now to Pelestri. Pelestri keeps this one in at the flank. Being stopped now, but he runs right by him. And that's a poor cross with the right foot. Into touch for a goal kick. Showed good speed though, initially. Here's the play again. It was a poor back pass this time from... Who is that? That's from Mativina. Mativina there tried to play a pass back with his weaker right foot, and I see why he uses his left foot a lot more. Just didn't have the... I mean, the pass wasn't on in the first place, but, poor execution still. Here's Brazil now trying to play through the pressure again. This one's played upfield now. And that's Paqueta trying to switch the play. But it's cut out by Nandez. And I think he got caught there. Ooh. Yeah, I don't really think him acting this time. Because he looked like he cleared the ball. And the man's foot was just there waiting for him foot to kick. Studs exposed. Yeah, I feel like that one might really have hurt. Yeah. Been there, Nandez. It don't feel good. Referee don't believe him, but I kind of saw it still. So it wasn't studs. Bone pom bone. Still 0-0, 30 minutes. This one up in the air, flick back now. Ugarte goes back to Rocher. Rocher goes long. That's a poor one. It's going to be a throw into Brazil. Just into Uruguay's half. Guilherme to take it. As he gains 5 more yards before he throws it. Well played there by Rodrigo. Finds Guilherme. Guilherme crosses. Deflection goes into the hands of Rocher. Rocher wants to go quickly, but doesn't see anybody. Araujo down holding his hamstring. Looks like Hendrick has run his hamstrings out. He's holding his head. I think this one might be the end for him. Usually if a player's down holding that area, it's usually not the best of signs. And you can see his dejection, his hands on his face. So who will Uruguay turn to now? If Araujo does have to come out, they have the veteran Jimenez on the bench. You have Sebastian Cáceres on the bench as well. So they have a few options. Yep, the signal has been made. The universal signal for a sub. You could see once he was holding that area, it's going to be tough. So will it be the veteran Jose Maria Jimenez who comes on from Atletico? Let's see. And it was in that stretch to block that cross. And it will be Jimenez. Had to be. He has the experience. The issue will be, does he have the pace? Because Araujo was the speediest of the back four. Well, the speedier of the two center backs. Jimenez won't like the type of style of Hendrick. But we'll see. He's a veteran. Stefan said Brazil will do that to you. Let you run and exert more than normal. Yeah, nothing more than the man just didn't want to reach the cross there. And just push it too hard. You know? Hamstring done. And the veteran gets the armband from Valverde. Sign of respect. Yo, that's crazy, you know. Jimenez is only 29, you know. That's how long the man are playing, you know. I swear, I said the man older than that, you know. Both said the 30-year-old are at least. I guess him 30 this year, but still. I thought he was like into him 30s, but at this point, based on how long him there on. Marquinhos goes long. Hendrick tries to control. Valverde wins it, and then a handball by João Gomez trying to win it from Valverde. Here's Uruguay now on the wing. Nandez crosses it in. Oh my gosh, Darwin Núñez, man. Jeez, peace. Well, I mean, I did predict that still. I did predict that he would miss a few, if not more than a few. Yo. Jeez, brother, we had do back your head like, oh man. Núñez, Jaja. Oh, that's a good touch by Rafinha. Right away, he'll have to show his pace. He can't. Oh, that was a chance there. Rafinha probably wishes that fell on his left foot and not his right. But good goalkeeping by the keeper. Rocher stood tall. Didn't really give him, didn't make him. He made him have to choose what to do. He didn't go down too early, show his hand. And that was in the end a good save. But he should be doing better there, Rafinha, after winning that first ball. Right away, Jimenez's pace being tested and he failed. One little hesitation and he was gone. Whipped in by Rafinha. Cleared by Uruguay, but it's going to go out for a throw into Brazil. So that was the best chance of the match there for Brazil, right after the best chance of the match for Uruguay. A header from basically at the 6-yard box. Not converted by Núñez. And the next play by Brazil, Rafinha runs in on goal, one-on-one, being chased and can't convert. Here's Hendrick now. And that time he does get the free kick. And this is going to be Rafinha territory now. And that was the worry when I saw Jimenez coming in. I'm not sure. I guess Nandez gets him early. Yep, right there. Nandez trips him. Hendrick just bouncing off of people. Yo. Rodrigo begging out this one. Don't think Rafinha is going to let him get it though. Three things in life, sure. Death, taxes, and Núñez missing chances, boy, man, I tell you. I want to say like I called it. I told you I was gonna miss, but really, like, should I get any credit for saying that? I don't think so. But him still a go score today, you know. BM. All we are talking him still a go score today. Watch. Bet him score today. Maybe even 2. Here's Rafinha now. Actually, Rodrigo did beg it out into the wall. This one's cleared by Uruguay. Throw into Brazil. Where is this game? Cleared by Oliveira. Nunes will chase everything. Alisson knows it and runs out. Clears it. Poor control there from Bruno. Well done by Araujo. Good play here. Lets it off, but he's fouled afterwards and fouled again by Paqueta. And this time a yellow card. And the Brazilian bench is really upset because there have been a number of fouls on Uruguay in this first half. And I figured whatever team got booked first, the bench would be upset because there have been at least 4 or 5 fouls that could have been yellows. So of course the first team that get one, you know, it would be a problem. Really was surprising that the last one on Hendrick's streak run when he turned inside and beat one. I thought they would have got a card there, but there was none. So I think that's probably the problem. Hendrick even coming to the ref now and saying, "Look, man, how much time me get kicked and no card, and now this is a card." Ref not care what I talk about still. Dead ball specialist De La Cruz prepares it. He's telling Dorival to calm down, and he's like, "What? Don't talk to me." That's terrible. What the heck? Uruguay just tried something, but it was never gonna work. There was no space there for that. Here's the chance from Rafinha again. The ball just bouncing up, man. Jeez. The acceleration from Jimenez just not there. Well played. That's a little too long. The run was on by Nunes, but they couldn't get the execution on that pass there. Alisson collects, throws to Militao. Militao now, Paqueta. Paqueta, Danilo. Danilo, well, good 1-2 into the middle. Danilo cuts it back though. And now Dorival is incensed. He's like, how come I can't get a yellow card? Looks like Paqueta got hit in the mouth. Heavily linked to Flamengo lately, Paqueta. I think he's running from the ban that he's going to get. He did some things allegedly, you know? Here's De La Cruz. De La Cruz plays it over to Valverde. Good tackle from Guilherme. Well won by Jimenez, though. Here's João Gomez being pressed. Dribbles out of the pressure. Well done, João Gomez, but good tackle in the end. And Jimenez cleans it up to Rocher. Mati Oliveira. 42nd minute now. Jimenez happy to not have to sprint. Goes long. Well won by Brazil. They win the second ball as well. Here comes Bruno G. Being chased. Really just gave it away there. Here's Ugarte. Ugarte finds Nico de la Cruz looking. Goes for a strike. Doesn't quite catch it. Well played though. Second ball. De la Cruz back with it now. Ugarte. Ugarte looking. Tries to... Oh, that's a hard... Yo, what kind of challenge is that, man? Brazil go quickly. Paqueta. Here's Rodrigo. Rafinha with a poor pass. Taken away now by... I think that's Valverde in midfield. Good ball to De La Cruz. De La Cruz being chased. Is that a foul? Referee says no, and he calls a foul on De La Cruz for handling while he was on the ground. Brazil still trying to play through the pressure. Now they forced to go long again. First ball won by Uruguay. Second ball, Palestri came from an offside position, so that will be a free kick to Brazil for offsides. This match will finish with 16 men. Yo, Aim Henry, this referee, the only thing saving it from that happening, Aim Henry, is this ref. I mean, it could easily be like 4 yellow cards each for each team already. It's alleged that Paqueta, like, basically, you know, had some people bet on him getting yellow cards at a certain time in games. And there's like, you know, a number of different evidence to show that based on the bets that were placed and the time when he got yellow cards in certain games. So apparently they've been building the case for a while and thing. And yeah. And apparently whatever sanction that him get would really just be Europe based. You know, I don't think it have any jurisdiction in a Brazil, you know. At least that's just my opinion. That's what I think. Because what would be the reason for Paqueta at this stage of his career to leave European football and go to Flamengo? I mean, other than him going to get a ban, you know, it just don't make any sense. I mean, he was linked to City last year, so I know it's not because like him just don't want to be there anymore. We're into injury time now. Bless up, Aim Henry. I never formally said hello. Hope you're having a blessed evening. And make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Ooh, Valverde tried to split the line but blocked. Well recovered now, but it's going to be a throw-in to Brazil. Looks like both teams quite content to see the halftime whistle blow, but there's still about a minute left. Little over a minute until halftime. Guilherme throws it in. Paqueta tries to control. Good tackle though. Here's Palestri now. Palestri beats 2. Tries to beat a third. And then he loses it and fouls João Gomez. Why you touch the ball, sir? And a mix-up there in defense by Uruguay. Luckily, Rocher was alert. Looks like he thought that the keeper could come for it, but really and truly, the defender should have been dealing with that. That's a good ball out wide to Mativinha. One time, not sure what happened there. Militao, that's blocked by Max Araujo. So about 10 seconds left. before halftime here. We are throwing. Here's the play again. Yeah, he's trying to shield the ball, but the keeper can't really come for that ball. It's not really into the box yet. And now it's halftime, people. Halftime. It is still 0-0 in this one at halftime, people. So let us check in with the statistics of this game so far. Yeah, man, what you guys think about the game so far? Comment section, what you guys think? For me, this referee, sometimes you say you have to control the game as a referee, and I think the lack of bookings for some clear bookable offenses has caused this game to go crazy in terms of the chippiness of it, the arguments between the coaches, not the coaches, but the coaches and the referees. Not really being handled in the best way for me. But it's kind of par for the course at this Copa. I do think it's been, no blood, no red card, no yellow card. Somebody has to really go down badly to get a yellow card for the most part. So, yeah. I think where possible, Jamaica should plan some friendly with these teams to toughen them up. Boy, Henry, I think the way FIFA works now and the federations work, or the regions, CONMEBOL, CONCACAF, it's just no time. Like CONMEBOL has World Cup qualifying pretty much every window because it's so many teams. They play like 18 games. 10 teams, you play each team twice, that's 18 games. It's like a Scandinavian league season almost. Obviously it's not a England season or Italy, but some seasons are like 20, 22 games, 24 games, and that's 18 games. So there's really no windows for them. I don't think Uruguay is playing man instead of ball. You don't think so? I think both teams are going crazy. Yeah, Henry, in the perfect world, I agree with you. I would love to play friendlies with these teams, but I just don't think the calendar permits. Like, even for us, every time there's an international window, Nations League, Gold Cup, it's always something. World Cup qualifying. There's no extra windows to where, all right, we need friendlies here. And the problem is, even in those windows where we might be free, these teams probably playing qualifying or playing something else, so it's just tough the way football is now. If we go play Trinidad all the time again. All right, people, so let's take a look at the stats for the first half. First and foremost, you know what we do, right? So okay, it would help if I share the screen. Don't think you guys can see that, can you? My bad, people. All right, so 0-0 at halftime, right? Stats for the game, dead even possession, 50-50. Expected goals, Uruguay slight edge, 0.66 to 0.48, but the edge in big chances created is Brazil, 2 to them, 1 to Uruguay. Total shots 5-4 in favor of Uruguay, but 2 saves to Rocher. No save for Allison yet. 3 corners to 2 in favor of Uruguay. Passes attempted very close, 147 to 145 in favor of Brazil. More tackles to Uruguay. 13 free kicks for Brazil, so Uruguay definitely doing the majority of the fouling. Let's see, shots on target, 2 to Brazil, none to Uruguay, so that's the problem for them. Not getting the shots on target. Nunes, shots off target, block shots inside the box, shots outside the box. Big chance miss, 1 for Uruguay, 2 for Brazil. So both teams, missing their big chances that they've created. Let's see, accurate passes, Uruguay a little more accurate than them, 107 to 103. And you know that Brazil had a few more pass attempts. Then we have final third phase. Brazil definitely not getting into the phase that much. 2 for 9 in the first half for 22%. On the other hand, a lot of time spent in the final third for Uruguay, 27 of 48 for 56%. The entries are 30 to 10, and that's evidence of that. Long passes, let's see. So 29 and 25. So 2 teams that like to press, and both teams still under 30 for the long pass attempts. So that just shows the confidence that they have still to play through the pressure. Duels even as well. So yeah, this game is a very, very tight game so far. I think the keeper for Uruguay, as I said, doing his thing in this tournament, came up big a few times. They're replaying this play again where Rafinha cut in. Oh, and the keeper just stood tall, didn't really move, just waited. He was willing to trust his reflexes there. And Rafinha again. That one, I wonder if that's the one them counting as a big chance, because I wouldn't call that second one with Rafinha a big chance, Which other chance them could be talking? Let's see. So that was the last play. Yeah, that was the one when him cut in. So which other one? Hey, that's the only one. I don't know which other big chance I'm attack. I don't know. But yeah, people, this first half, as I said, the referee just kind of letting the game play, not really calling much. Don't think that's really helping out the situation though, because the game was getting more and more chippy and more disjointed. But yeah, in the first half, Oliveira stepped up big. The 2 all-in midfielders, I agree with that. They have really controlled the midfield for the most part. Nandez doing well on the right back slot. But there you see, the attackers not showing up. I say Araujo, 6.4. Nunes, the man himself. Man, Mr. Header there, 0.51 XG. Jeez, peas. That means it's harder to miss than score. That's the one big chance on the day. Yeah, man. Palestri hasn't been bad, lively. Probably would like to get on the ball a little bit more. And Nico De La Cruz been doing a lot of work, but I think most of his best quality has been from the set piece. Need to add some of that quality into the runner play now. So yeah, that's it. First half still 0-0. Look at Brazil's side of things. Nobody really having standout performance, I would say. Rankings wise, they're giving it to Bruno right now. But I mean, who you guys think would have been the best player for Brazil in the first half? Like, I know Rafinha got the 2 chances, so he's lively. But I can't really pick out a best player. I think maybe Eder Militao, he was good in the first half, I thought. I think the left back been doing okay as well, Guilherme. But I think Bruno G, João Gomez, like, they're not really in the game at all. They're not getting on the ball. They're not controlling the tempo. I think Uruguay's midfield controlling that side of the game more. It's a 50-50 possession game now, which is interesting because it seems like Uruguay has more control over the game to me. But, the possession stats, the shooting being so even, it's really not telling that story. But yeah, as you can see, like, with the attack momentum, the closer to the top of the screen you get, the more dominant you were in that spell, right? So, yeah, for the most part, it's been a 50-50 game, but Uruguay had the longest stretch where, they looked like a goal was coming. Brazil did have that phase, towards I'd say maybe the last 10 minutes of the first half, where they got more into it. The press wasn't really affecting them as much. And eventually the direct long passes were connecting better, and they could, continue to win the second ball and then get an attack going that way. So, yeah, I think Brazil needs to figure out a way, though, to play through the midfield if they want to beat Uruguay. I don't think they they can just rely on the well, I won't say rely, but you saw how they got the chance that they got. You know, it was basically a quick switch up play, kind of a misjudgment by the player. Rafinha did well to kind of get his first touch by him and then beat him. And then, as I said before, like a lot of times, Araujo, because of his athleticism, saves his team. And when Jimenez was asked to do similar, he couldn't really athletically keep up with Rafinha. So that is something to watch in the second half. That change and in the back. And you know, if Brazil is going to be playing this like, well, not if Uruguay is going to be taking their time and building up their attacks like they have been, when Brazil do win the ball, they need to try to counter quickly, because I do think you can expose Jimenez, especially when Nandez has pushed up the pitch and he has all that space on the right side to cover. So let's see if that's something that Brazil try to exploit, because that's a way I think Brazil can get at them in the second half. For me, Uruguay, much of the same, to be honest. I mean, maybe just a little bit more tempo once they get into the middle third to kind of open up the spaces a bit more. But I like what their strategy is so far. I think it has been working in terms of like the game is, to me, being played more on their terms. It did get disjointed, as I said before, and that's mainly because just of the lack of. I think the ref needs to show some cards at some point. I know he showed one in the end in that first half to Brazil, but you know, Uruguay definitely good value for a few cards as well. So, you know, if he can do that and calm it down in the second half, maybe we'll get to see some football being played. Because as at the rate we're going, I do feel like, you know, this ref could turn this into a nil-all penalties type of thing if him continue to just let the game be a rugby match, you know. So let's see. Ball bounce up on Rafinha. Yeah, it did, Fana. It did, Fana. And the fields have been an issue. I hope, you know, they did say that this Copa is like a dress rehearsal for the World Cup. So I hope if they don't take away anything else, FIFA, you know, kind of hears the cries of the players, because, you know, these players, they would know what a football pitch supposed to feel like, you know, how the ball is supposed to roll. And if there's this huge difference in how it feels on the regular pitches they're used to, then that can prove to be a problem. So hopefully they listen to that. Another idea is to formally join both Confed, call it the Americas. Yeah, I mean, that would be something. That would be something. That would be quite a powerful thing. Because right now, to me, like South America, with the 10 teams and just the one round, like it kind of strange to me, you know. But I guess how else would they do it? Because they get what, 5 slots plus. No, this next one them get even more than that. What, 6 slots plus the next 2 possible? So it go. I think it's something like that. Hold on, let me see something. World Championship qualifier. Yeah, 6 with 1, 6 with so 6.5 them have now. This team, it would be Paraguay right now would go in the playoff. Look on that, man. Brazil then 6. Uruguay youth. Yeah, so I don't know. Would they want to do that though, is the question. I mean, them so used to doing the things how them do the things, you know. People don't love change like that, you know, AM Henry. But if it's for the better, they should look into it. Problem is CONCACAF is so large and they have so many teams that I'm sure the South American teams would be like, yo, we don't want to play against them team there. Brazil should be 2 or 3 right now, while Uruguay 1. No, sir. Which 2 or 3? The one, may I give you the one where the first one where him run through. Him should have finished that. But other than that, me not see no other goal when them should have scored. Them say 2 big chance, but I not even know which other big chance them attack. Them couldn't be talking about the one just at the end of the game just now. Or it looked like the US basketball team did it. Or Vegas this game there. Okay. No wonder. So I really that's how them have the USA basketball something for get ready. Nah, man, them no want win. Man, them there Vegas and live life. Alright, let me get the play-by-play back on the stream. Oh yeah, you know, some forget that foolishness they were Hendrick though. Fan of mine that. You're right, you know. The man should have, yeah, for real. Even though, but see, like, I wonder if it's that them account as a big chance though. I wonder. Jamaica Field. Don't even mention Jamaica Field, brother. Bless up in our RR. Yeah, man. Big up Farhad Mia. Brazil, you say? Alright, cool. LFC Top Guns them out. Boy, your Top Gun coming like it's a water gun him off tonight because I don't know how he missed a chance of him get. But him soon score at stunner. A theme style that. Horrible game, says Omar Fowling. Appreciating is poor. I agree, man. It a mess up the game, basically. Like you want to see a good game, but I just war the man them come for war. South Americans them okay. The fees down there ain't all tip top. No, brother, but remember say well, let me not say all the teams. The Brazilian them basically. Can you know them basically for the most part predominantly European based. And them here cost about the field more than any team still. Foul. Yeah, that chance they attack. Mm-hmm. But Hendrick not going with nothing really. I mean, him look dangerous, you know, but him need for him draw some foul, him get some dangerous free kicks. So I can't say him not do nothing. But need little more from him. What a strike, yo, Valverde. Valverde, one of the cleanest strikers of the ball from range. That was a good strike from Valverde. Couldn't beat Allison with it, but just took a chance, bouncing ball. Ooh, Allison well positioned. It did go right to him, but made him at least have to make a save. So 48th minute here, Militao going long. Nandez easily nods back to the keeper. Poor ball from Jimenez. Here comes Bruno G. Bruno G goes wide to Rafinha. He's tackled and no call. Matty Oliveira now goes forward. Drops it back now to Valverde. Brilliant ball down the flank. Good tracking though from Militao. He slides and he keeps it in. Oh my lord. The referee calls a foul. I think he got hit in the face there by Max Araujo, I believe it was. I thought the ball had gone out of play. That is a... What the hell is that? Yo, the man basically forearmed the man in the mouth. Yo, ref, how you not see that? So another BM said Hendrick force ripe. Yo, John BM. What a turn by Rodrigo. Ooh. Jeez. Yo, one thing, you know, two of them side there, when one of them players get beat, about 3 teammates are come after you just for the beating where you give the man, you know. A while ago, Rodrigo turned the man. I swear you said the man gone down the wing. You see 2 more Uruguay man just like ticks. But the game, one thing though, this game, like, it almost getting positionless the way the man them are play. The man them just run around the field and a cover space. All right, so Nandez gets lucky there. Trying to find Nunes behind the defense. Well played by Marquinhos. He clears. Header won by Jimenez. Next one won by Guilherme. Now in midfield, Ugarte. Ugarte finds Nico. Nico goes wide now. This is Max Arojo. He goes back to Nico. Nico being pressed. Finds a good pass to Mativina down the left wing. Mativina finds him at the top of the box. Left foot to the back post. And that's headed out by Guilherme on the back post. And a super fan here from Uruguay. Yeah, man, a UFC. Straight UFC. Maybe through a Vegas sit there, them think a UFC. I don't know what number them reach. 300 odd. Here's the cross. Ooh. Headed out at the near post. Rafinha. Hendrick there. That's a clear handball. Should be a yellow card. Obvious from Ugarte there. I would be surprised if Ugarte doesn't already have a yellow in this tournament. So more than likely he'll be missing the next game. But I don't know that to be a fact. That was good steal in basketball there. So they didn't put the graphic that he misses the next match. So maybe he has avoided a yellow card this whole tournament so far. Good for him. I've never broken anybody's leg yet. Because that's what gets you yellows in this tournament. I notice I said yellows. Not even a red if the man foot broke. Good ball. Here's Rodrigo now. Beats one. Nandez takes down. Oh, he does not call him. He does not call it. It looked like a foul in real time. The ref tells him to get up. Let's see it here. Oh my gosh. Let's see if he got it in the face. I mean, yeah, that's... I don't know if that's actually allowed in defending, honestly. I mean, the man them do this every time the man them beat them with any kind of dribbling. Oh, that's a bit too far for Nunes. He gets to it though. He turns in the box looking for an area to shoot. Ooh, that was headed to the far post, but it's blocked by Marquinhos. And it goes behind for a corner. Nunes, like, the man closing speed to reach a ball. Yeah, that was going wide anyway, but well blocked by Marquinhos. Corner now. So the game heating up a little bit more action. I think they're asking them to check if that was actually a handball. Looked like he hit him on the chest though. Here's Valverde. Outswinger. Ooh, attacked well by the penalty spot. And that's a try by Arojo on the bounce. Couldn't quite find the spectacular that time. That was Greg Lee territory there. Up by the shoulder. No man, boxing is more them follow the rules at least in boxing. This is more like bare knuckle fighting. Yo, look how Bruno had deal with the man a while ago. Yo, them man come for war each other for real, brother. Get up, man. Nandez going up the flank. Oh, well done by Nandez there. He's upended. Yeah, man, bare knuckle fighting. That's the equivalent to this football match or whatever you call this. I never even realized Caceres came on, people. Sorry. No wonder. Come here, I wonder how Oliveira gone so far up the field. So them take off Matty Vina. You know people, not even a pre-war going, you know. Yeah, Matty Vina forward off at halftime for Caceres. Okay. So then push up Oliveira. So I go with two actual centre back. Oliveira can play either centre back or left back. So good first time ball here. Here's Paqueta now. Tries to cut it back, but well played by Uruguay. Uruguay still have it. Control there in the midfield. Now chipped up to the flank. Araujo with a back heel doesn't work out. Bruno G now fouled from behind by Ugarte. Eder Militao finds Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Guilherme Arana. Arana up the flank. Headed out by Nandez. Rodrigo really been quiet in this one, you know. Game not really finding him out here on this flank. Now he breaks to him. Tries to beat one. Does. Now he finds Guilherme. Can he whip it in? Good ball to Hendrick. Hendrick with a poor first touch though. Keeper collects. And that's a good spray to Nunes. You know he has the speed. He gets by Militao, trying to cut back on him. He does. He's on his right foot now, but good defending there. Fast to Araujo. Really didn't have the technique right. The ball was a bit behind him. Still tried to strike it anyway. But that could be a source of joy. Just put it in the channel to Nunes. This man fast like a jet. Good defending that time from Militao though, but can see him now behind the play. Walking very slowly. Took a lot out of him. Still 0-0, folks. 58th minute. Brazil yet to make a substitution. Sure, Dorival might be thinking of changing something up here. Miscontrol from Rafinha. It's going to be a throw to Uruguay now. Oliveira has moved to left back. Rafinha does well to get by Oliveira. Now he finds Bruno. Bruno back to Danilo. Back to Rafinha. Rafinha to Bruno, but he's well covered there. And he does earn a foul. Bruno thought it should have been a corner, but they did call him for a bit of contact there when he was getting shielded. Let's see if it was a good call. I mean, he was kind of holding his shirt a bit there. Did well though, because it was hard to see. But it looks, I think the assistant was right there by the play site and did flag for the infringement. So free kick to Uruguay. Uruguay trying to play through the lines. They do a good ball to Nico and he's tackled by the throat by Joao Gomez. Yo, what kind of football this, man? Yo, what is this? Yeah, it's too far gone. Yeah, just at this point, man, just I forgot dead. But like that, all right, why is that not a yellow card? The man literally choke him, and bring him down by the neck. It's a war zone now, BM. Here's Rodrigo being chased. Ooh, good salad. And then Nico de la Cruz takes him out. And he gets a yellow card. So Rodrigo there. Yeah, man. UFC, rugby, Aussie rules football, bare knuckle fighting. What else? Everything. Brazil getting frustrated. Yeah, me getting frustrated as somebody who I watch the game. Nico De La Cruz fouls again. It's like this man just want to get sent off today. Rafinha. Back to Danilo. Danilo to Marquinhos. Guilherme Arana now. Back to Marquinhos. Full pressure here from Uruguay. Goes back to Alisson. Alisson thought about going long, but goes to Marquinhos short again. Marquinhos looking to play forward and does. Finds Rodrigo. Rodrigo tries to beat one, but too far. It's going to be a throw into Uruguay now. Yeah, man, it's a tryout for the Raiders today. João Gomez want to play cornerback or safety with them tackling there. The only problem is he would have, I don't know if a horse collar tackle. It's a penalty that in a NFL. Good pressing again from Uruguay. They win it. Pelestri gets it taken away, but he presses and it's going to be a throw into Brazil by their own corner flag here. Guilherme Arana to take. What a good ball. Hendrick now streaking forward. Tries to beat one. Can't. Good defending from Caceres there. Jimenez gets tackled by Hendrick, but he holds on to it. Now he's pressed out of it. Here's Hendrick. Hendrick with a poor touch there. Ugarte tries to beat him, and Hendrick called for the pull. So not the best sequence that time for Hendrick. Really should have released someone on that first play. Tried to dribble them. And then when the ball came back to him, couldn't find the ball under his feet. That's a great flick to Nico De La Cruz. He's looking for some space. He finds a pass wide to Ugarte or Valverde. Put his foot through that one. Just got too much air under that one that time. It wasn't for lack of trying to keep it down. Did have his chest over the ball, just maybe hit a little bit too low on the ball. It started to rise too early. If it was from the half line, that would have dipped back down to the goal, but not from there. Yeah, it's the decisions that he's making just not coming off right now, to be honest. This is the most ordinary I've seen him look. Playing for Brazil. I know for the most part him come in when they win the game or it's a friendly or something, but maybe it's the pressure of this being a Copa America knockout tie, I'm not sure. But he definitely looks to be like pressing a lot, like trying to do a bit more than he needs to, Yeah, man, I'm still green for true. I mean, you can see the talent is there, you can see the potential is there, but João Gomez will be lucky to escape. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think he would escape that one. (20 to 7). Wow. And it's only 2 yellow cards to 2. João Gomez been trying to get one for the last like 5 minutes, 10 minutes though. So but I guess everybody in this game been trying to get one since the first minute. So let me see now. 2 yellow cards apiece. All right, red card in this game, yes or no? Just put yes or no. Yes, there will be a red card or no. That's a mad stat though, AM Henry. 20 fouls to 7. Jeez. Bentancur look like him a forward now. So let's see what Bielsa decides to do. Does he take off De La Cruz on the yellow? Give Valverde a bit more freedom, or even play Bentancur further up? Make it a little more solid in midfield, player, take out the number 10 and just play 3 midfielders instead. And tell Palestri and Max Araujo them can kind of stay further in attack. It is Nico De La Cruz. 65 minutes worth of running and tackling on the yellow card. I think this is a good sub just to get him off the pitch. He was getting involved in a lot of duels. Just get him out of there. So here's Bentancur, the Spurs man, running on. Let's see if they have changed anything system-wise. If anything, this might give Valverde a little more license to get involved into the attack. Yeah, that's definitely what has happened. Valverde now pressing Militao there. Aranya goes back to Marquinhos. Marquinhos finds Militao now. Militao at the half line. Plays it to Paqueta. Paqueta exchanging passes with João Gomes. João Gomes goes wide, now gets it back. Switches the play now to Marquinhos. Marquinhos decides to go back to the right-hand side. This is Paqueta. Paqueta finds Bruno. Bruno drops it back to Militao. Being pressed, he switches the play to Marquinhos. He's forced to go right back to Militao. Now Militao has some more time. So Uruguay wait for the opportunity to really trigger. Brazil doing a good job of just keeping it just enough to let them drop off. Try to go over the top, but it's cut out. Back with Brazil now, though. Good turn by Paqueta. He plays it inside to João Gomes. He's dribbling with it. Trying to beat about 5. Falls to Rafinha. He drops it back to Paqueta. Shot low. That's blocked. Poor pass that time. And now here comes Palestri out from the back. It's blocked that time. Good sliding challenge, though. And this could run to... It does. It runs to Max Araujo. Good cut back on Militao. He won't let him cut back, though. Here's Bentancur. Bentancur inside. Here's Nunes trying to turn. Nunes looking. He plays wide now to Palestri. Palestri, poor pass really, but he gets it. Still gets it somehow. Good ball wide now. Here's Nandez. Nandez looking to cross. Can he find that angle? He can't. That one's over the goal and out for a goal kick. Tired looking attempt at a cross there. He's breathing really heavily. 69th minute. João Gomes pointing to his ankle, saying he got caught. Not sure if he did. And it's a goal kick now to Alisson. Duke said no. Big up yourself, Duke. RR said no, sir. Argentina ref. Nobody playing good in this game. How did you like my prediction in the Canada match? Where did it say 5? Oh, last night, yeah, you did say Canada would take it. At least, no, you said 1-1. Yeah, you did say 1-1. Yeah, man. I tell you, you're like a broken clock, Dukeland. Twice a month. Or I won't even say year. That's too far. Twice a month. At least 1 red for each team. The Brazil coach will get a card. We say it might be an off-the-field player. Looks like Aranya got stepped on his hand there. Those do hurt with the studs. Hand is bleeding. Finger, I should say. Can't use one game to judge a player. Okay, this is why. I know he's 17, but he can't even do the basics. Brazilians too quick to hype up these youngsters. BM has seen enough, you know. Been watching him since the group stages. Nothing special. Looks like the wave is going around. So 20 minutes left plus injury time until penalty kicks. But still a long way to go, people. Still a long way to go. The amount of chances has fell drastically in this game, though. It's being played predominantly in the midfield third. Here's Arana. Arana goes wide to Rodrigo. You know he's not going to use his left foot to cross it. Good tackle by Palestri here. I will say Brazil has tilted the field more towards Uruguay's goal, though, that's for sure. And that's a yellow card to Nandez. Claims to have won the ball cleanly. Let's see it again. Oh my lord, how could you argue that you won the ball? What a horrible challenge, man. Jeez. Yo, that might have been the worst one for the game. Yo, the man literally argued with the man saying, get the ball, you know? Yo, the man, you're wicked. For you start telling the baller sorry, because you know you catch him this up. I see people Dixon plays many games and do nothing, and people keep calling for him to start. Oh man. Can't like Uruguay style frantic and wild. That should be a red card, man. They should look at that. Man, mash up the man ankle a while ago, star. Yeah, man. Once him look on this, I read this. Yo, this is not a football match anymore. This has descended into some kind of madness. This needs to play with like the metal cage around the field, you know? Ooh wee. And the man said the pelota I'm get, you know. Man said, Mira, I'm gonna show you what happened. Bye. Jimenez, move out of the way, no man. The people in the world want to see what the call is, you know. Move out of the ref way. Move out of the way, Jimenez. Move. Man say, take away the yellow and you get a red, brother. Bye-bye. Nandez, stop run on the field, no, man. Go in, no, man. Yo, what is the man really telling the ref right now? The man not touch the ball, none at all. Well, the faintest of touches, really. Yo, the man now go change the call, you know. Yo, the man not going to change the call, sir. Come off of the field. No, you did not get the pelota, brother. Yeah, that was horrible, man. But yeah, the referee, well, the referee never tell the man Nandez to make a tackle like that still. But, you know, if the temperature not reach a certain level, the tackle they probably don't happen, you know? Yeah, that is a 2-game ban for me. So even if them win the game, yeah, semi-final and final, would ban him for. That can't be a 1-game ban. Definitely could break his ankle, for sure. Okay, it was low enough down to where I don't think it would have broke him leg, but it could have dislocated, it could have broke him ankle, yeah. Uruguay is a type of team that can survive with 10 men though, cause them have the energy required. When I asked if the game would have done with a red card, and everybody said no. And as soon as I asked, the red card forward. Agreed. Yeah, Sean. Still 0-0, brother. All that's happening right now is a war zone thing. So Douglas Luiz and Andreas Pereira, 2 players that are very proficient at taking penalties as well. So you have to think about that. Looks like a 3rd player going to warm up as well. Yeah, this is a smart move by Bielsa here. Get some fresh legs on. Varela will be coming on to play right back. Pelestri sacrificed. And there Seta, let's see who he forward on for. Oh, wow. So they're sacrificing Darwin. A bit surprised by this, only because Nunes is the type of striker that, like, by himself could get a chance same way. But understandable. I mean, especially when you know that there's no extra 30 minutes. You know, you want to just make sure you can get to the penalties at this point with being the man down. The only thing is Brazil probably get a red card before this game done, and you're gonna say, Jano, I wish me still have Nunes on the field. But I guess you can't think like that still. Demo seeing off his favorite Liverpool player off the pitch. Bielsa still have not won anything with this style of play. That's a very good damn point, you know. Everybody love Bielsa's style and thing, but when him really win, you know? Nah, man, the man must win something. Let me see where him actually win. I think club football. I don't think national team though. Here's Brazil now. Now they really have the ability to really possess the ball now. Uruguay just dropping back into basically what looks like a 6-3 or 5-4 at least. Nobody really up front. Brazil pulling out the party tricks, trying to move around this Uruguay defense. But they're well drilled. Keeping those spaces along the back line tight. See three center backs very close together with some wing backs as well. Man, win Olympics. That's it. With Argentina. And him have 4 Argentina championship. And him win the championship with Leeds. That's it. Brazil look like them want to score, you know. Good cross. Good keeping as well. Hendrick applauds that one. I mean, surely Rodrigo have to get on the ball now. I mean, no upper man. Like, get him the ball. He's drifting centrally now, trying to find the ball. Well defended again by Uruguay, but it squirts back out to Brazil. Rafinha drops it to Rodrigo, but a good tackle. And they're claiming it's a goal kick, and they do get the decision. So a triple substitution here. Looks like number 8, that would be Paqueta. Forwarding off for Douglas Luiz. Also, Rafinha will leave like for like with Savio. And also João Gomez on that yellow card will be off, and Andreas Pereira will be on. So definitely 2 of these 3 players would probably be taking penalties, Pereira and Douglas Luiz. Savio, not sure they would put that on the kids' shoulders, but we'll see. I think that's just now that they have the man advantage, they want to utilize Savio's ability to get the crosses in the box. I think Uruguay will be ready for that though. They have 3 center backs at the moment, plus Bentancur dropping back to make it more height that you have to go against for those crosses, and Brazil don't necessarily have a target striker on the pitch at least. Hendrick is not tall enough to be called that, you know. Henry, you are right. You are the only one. Everybody else was saying no. So you are perfectly correct, Henry. I'm sorry. I should have big you up when I said that. And this everybody else. You call in here. Drill to play with it. Boy, I better tell you. But I think it's a problem for them get a red card in a match, brother. The man them just draw fee big chuck. Yo, right now, I don't even want neither one of them side that winning. I'm gonna be honest with you. If they, better them just who did drop out yesterday? Put Venezuela, yeah man. Alright, here's Brazil now. Savio, first action. Look at the speed. But too many bodies over there stopping the cross. He gets the second ball though. Shielding Ugarte, and that should be off Savio. Yes, good call. It was off Savio that time. Joel Embiid pairing with Vinny in the crowd. One of the basketball US players, I'm sure, is happy to be there. He was also at the Champions League final the other day. Hendrick with a shot on target there, but was never troubling the keeper. Nice neat turn though. Found a little bit of space and said, why not? Didn't really catch it fully though. So they're showing the penalties history. In the final in 95, Uruguay beat Brazil. Brazil beat Uruguay the last 2 times though. 2004 semi and 2007 semi. Savio, them things they not gonna work today, you know. You can't just stop and beg foul in another game, eh? This ref say, oh, Rugby to him thing, you know. So Martinelli and I think that's Evan Nielsen coming on now. I don't think Evan Nielsen played from the tournament start. I was actually surprised by his inclusion, the Porto striker, but he did get a nod in this tournament, and Martinelli will be fouling on now as well. I wonder who for. I would think Hendrick would be coming off for Evan Nielsen. As a free kick to Uruguay, this might be the only way they'll get one, you know. Man, have on blue week. How I go on? Oh, Rodrigo is coming out. Man, ankle probably mash up from the tackle. And he's probably a player they would have wanted to take a penalty, you know. Bruno Guimaraes coming off now as well. So they're going with the two strikers, Evan Nielsen coming on. So Hendrick stays on the pitch. Wow, so probably Martinelli left side, Savio right side, two striker, Douglas Luiz, and so basically like a 4-2-4. They want to play now. Valverde will be trying to strike this one on target here. That one hit the top of the wall. That was traveling, you know. Deflection could have gone anywhere to be a corner to Uruguay. This again, they'd have to count this as their, one of their best chances to get a goal. But they have to be smart. Probably don't have enough people on the pitch still to crowd this 18 with players to score a goal. They don't want to leave themselves too vulnerable. I'm sure Brazil will be looking to break quickly. Uruguay's keep possession. Valverde tried to clip the ball over the top, but it's taken away. And of course, 2 steps and a foul. Andy Carroll. This Brazil side is actually worse than the 86 side. My God, them poor. The 86 side might have done badly, but they were good. They were good, bro. Old man Zico. Branco. I don't think Socrates was still playing. Careca. Young Careca. Wow. Martinelli just deal with them away. Bless up, Coffee. What go on? Up, you know. Yeah, put Brazil flag. The two side them deserve to go on, bro. Them not play football, none at all. Oh yeah, Douglas Luiz. Yeah, man, him love getting involved in the foolishness. What's my view on Hendrick? I think him good. No, I think he's good. I mean, yeah, I think he is good. I mean, I feel like you can see that there's a player there. I think today, for sure, he's pressing, like he's trying so hard to do something great, you know. You just need to just calm down a little more. But that will come with time. But the kid is talented, bro. I won't go as far to say him no good. No, I think that's going too far. He's definitely playing bad today. I mean, that you can't go around that fact. Him not going with nothing today. And to be honest, that kind of with some of these Brazil players, like even Savio, like in the group stage, the man bring down that ball, no problem, you know. But the added pressure now, quarter final on the way to the semi, the man miscontrol a simple ball for him, you know. So I will put a lot of that. I will think the same about Hendrick because I see him play games for Brazil before this, and him look way better than today. So this is the first time I ever play a knockout game in a major tournament for Brazil. So me'll just say the occasion bigger than him right now. Like the pressure him I feel, it'll get to him. You can see it. But me see enough from him in other games when I say, yo, that brother is a talented man. Him bad. So I'm not gonna say him no good. I'm not go so far. But this today was very telling though. It does show you like him still have a, you know, I wouldn't say when him go Madrid him just gonna play. You know what I mean? Like him gonna have to build up to a level. And I think him being such a big star already for the national team is more of an indictment on, you know, like Brazil's attacking options at this point, you know. But I do think if he was in Europe, like, you know, if he got famous in Europe, I don't think he would be playing. I do think that it helps him that like he's starring up the Brazilian league and the fans them there seeing him do what him doing, and they look around Europe and they say, boy, we don't really have that many strikers doing anything, you know. Martinelli. Brazil don't know want to score or not. Man, them just a pass around the ball like some yo, the game I done, you know. Man, them say penalties to them thing, yeah, man. It's hard to judge Hendrick in this game. When they make it hard to play football. Or Uruguay make it hard to play football too physical. That is true. I mean, very rarely will he play games that are just like this game. I mean, this is a this is a different type of thing. Yeah, man, a real fight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll have to see about that. I don't know. I don't think he will flop at Madrid. Martinelli, you know, see the man in front of you still try to cross the ball. Jeez, man. One minute to penalties, you know. Uruguay say we're gonna waste out the 1 minute now. Man up on the ground, asleep. I say I call the PK them 5-4 to Uruguay. All right. Yeah, man. I would say what name the Castilla for like maybe a half a season, depending on how good him do. Then them integrate him after a certain time, or maybe him even do a full season down there. You never know. If Hendrick was from Jamaica, it would be a different story. What would be different about it? We'd be saying how great him is. I don't understand. O'Neal still I say Brazil. The man quiet for the whole game, you know. Because Brazil not going with nothing, you know. And when penalties are start now, Brazil, he must say. Omar Fowling say Brazil poor in a PKs, they will lose. Well, me could see, no. Allison usually stop penalty. Me know Demo. You're a keeper, you know. Penalty kicks. Jano people. I'm not going away. I'll be right back. I wonder if it's safe to leave the play-by-play on. I go see. So forward. Big up yourself, O'Neal. Working hard on the Saturday night. Yeah, whatever's left. Yes, people. Sorry about that. PK is upcoming. Okay, I'll average at pens. All right, that mean him really bad then. If you are say him average, that mean him bad. Respect O'Neal, yeah man. Same to you, man. Go and work hard for the papers, you know. Yeah, people. So I'm gonna get one prediction for Uruguay 5-4. Me agree. I don't know if it's gonna be 5-4, but I'm gonna say Uruguay gonna take it to them. But we shall see, people. Let's see. It's all about nerves. It's all about who can keep them nerve, you know. We saw one set of PKs today. All it took was one miss, or one save, I should say. Akanji saved. You guys saw the water bottle, Pickford's water bottle with all the names and which way to dive and what to do and all these things. So he was completely correct. Yeah. He was completely correct with the Akanji one. It said dive left. He dove left and it was a save. My thing is, we need to look on the 4 that him never save or the 3 that him never save and see like what the battle did say compared to what them do. You know? That we need for research now. Cause them highlight the one where him save, but what about all the other name them with it right on the buckle? Him clearly never get those right. Or him did forget. Thanks. Yo, people, man, dead for hungry, you know, so no disrespect. Mm-hmm. All they did was fight the whole time. The whole match them fight. And the ref was like not giving cards fast enough. First time I ever eat pan stream, people, but I'm sorry.
Hope you the last.
I had to. So it looks like Valverde was stepping up to take the first one. Man, them can't even line up on the field right to take the penalty. Them start fight. Jeez, I'm pissed. Yo, what is wrong with them people, Star? Them can't even start the shootout without a war at the half line. Man, I'm argue about which side them gonna stand up on. Yo, them man a sample, brother. Yeah, but all right, Mr. E. The problem is, Mr. E. Like, will Colombia be able to even play against either of these teams? I just be a kick them or get kicked down. Federico Valverde, people. You.
Oh. I did not get the message.
All right, my first stop this people, because this ahead of me. Valverde scores. Go! So low to the keeper's right. Tucked away by Federico Valverde as Luis Suarez looks on. So 1-0 to Uruguay. More heart. I would say that's equal, Phil B. I wouldn't say one play with more than the other. It's a fouling, just ban them. I don't feel them fault. All right. Eder Militao taking the first penalty for Brazil. Wow. He must be really good at these in training. Let's see here. Eder Militao. Surprising first choice here. Eder Militao with the run up. And it's saved. I didn't understand him taking the first one, I'm trying to figure out, like, what is this man out of nowhere going to be a great penalty taker? Like, why? O'Neal Potter. Brazil just gets saved. 1-0 Uruguay after one round of pens. Rodrigo Bentancur steps up now. Spurs boss. That don't even sound right. Spurs can have boss. Bentancur. Well, kick this one like you play for Uruguay, not for Spurs, and you might score. Bentancur buries it.
No.
I think Allison was thinking he might be going down the middle there. Really late dive. Down to his left. Well placed. And it's 2-0 Uruguay. But Brazil can make it 2-1 here if they can convert. Yep, Allison was trying to wait it out there, and Bentancur didn't take any chances. Andres Pereira, player who I thought was subbing on mainly to take one of these, steps up second here. Good mind games here from Roche, taking time to get in the goal. Let's see. Pereira, funny run up.
Misses. Oh,
Finishes well. Trying to pump up the crowd now.
Not working.
Well placed there, side netting. So 2-1 Uruguay after 2 rounds of penalties. Another late substitution coming on there, setter. Number 10. Can Allison get them back into it? Here's Daraseta. Ooh, dangerous penalty there. He had to roof it as well. Allison dove the right way to his right. But he put it a little more central and all the way to the roof of the net. Off his foot, I was worried for him. It looked a little bit high. But that actually was a brilliant penalty. Vinny Jr. cussing in the crowd. Can't believe. Yellow card suspension. Ali foot stuck in the mud. Yeah, I think he was reading him to go straight. And him just stay in the middle of the goal too long. Douglas Luiz are gonna missing him. I have a feeling.
He's either gonna miss or have it saved.
Man, look like him gonna miss, brother. Look on him. Let's see. Here comes Luiz stepping up.
Well, he might score.
I told you. The man's face look like him not even want to take the shot.
It's over. Oh my God.
Yo, you can look on them brother your face sometime and know people. The other wanna watch out.
Bro.
And the keeper guessed that way as well. So basically, this can end it right here. If Uruguay score this, it is over. There'll be 4 and they can't catch 4. Allison needs a save here. And Allison comes up big when they needed it most. He still will need one more though, but at least he got one. So there's life in Brazil. That was the captain Jimenez stepping up to take the responsibility, but he couldn't finish it. Oh my gosh. Please, Gabriel Martinelli. But don't want nothing bad for reaching my baller. Just score this. Martinelli.
It's Martinelli. He's gonna score.
Damn right, MF. Profit. Martinelli believe in himself. You know, so the man look. Stitch this, Martinelli. Oh, you mean? That name confidence. Well done. You're damn right. Arsenal! Oh, the man replay freeze a while ago star. O'Neal Potter, them still got it, you sure? Remember say Allison need one more save, Or I guess this man can kick with a penalty too. Let's see. Yeah, while I make joke, him need to start over the brother there. Ugarte! And it's over! Ugarte tucks it in like a baby at nighttime. And it's 4-2. It's over. No need for Brazil to take the 5th kick. And the Uruguay fans celebrate madly. Bielsa being reminded that he's supposed to celebrate now. And yeah, Uruguay bare knuckle punch their way into the final. And you can see how much it means to them as well. Even the fans crying in the crowd. And those are tears of joy. Those are tears of joy, people. So Uruguay takes it. I picked this team to win the tournament. I just pray that the game against Colombia is not like this, because that was painful to watch. I can only imagine how much pain the players on the field are in. I know Rodrigo's ankle is huge, swell up right now. But Uruguay takes it. They held their nerve in the penalties. Just the one save from Alisson, one miss from Brazil, and one save as well from Rocher. But Ugarte did well, finishing it off for Uruguay. One of the better players on the pitch today, Ugarte, as well as Valverde in midfield, and they both converted in the penalty shootout. And they're into the semis, so the semifinals are set now, people. The semifinals are set.
What's it, round 8?
Yeah, this was quarterfinals. So semifinals, of course, you have the rematch of the first round game, or group stage game, Argentina versus Canada. And also you have Colombia versus Uruguay for the second semifinal. So, yeah, man, that should be big. That should be big. Before we head out, people, let's just do what we always do. Let's look at the stats one last time. Actually, no, I will not even pre no stats, because the only stats we really care about in that game is the ref and the madness we're going, because football never even really play. So what's the point? So I could just deal with the chat before I cut out. Listen, me had the foodie. Cool, huh? Uruguay will win. Yeah, them win. Bully ball. Brazil no good though. Uruguay win the boxing match. That is it. Copa looks so close to rugby. Uruguay going to do the same against Colombia. It's going to be scrappy just the same. What do you mean how the semi is set? Now quarterfinal this. Set up for Messi to win another trophy. Not necessarily. Colombia or Uruguay can win. Rigged tournament, says Panama, not. The refs are terrible. I'll agree with that. I don't believe it's rigged though. I prefer the football in Copa still. Really, Duckland? Why? You just don't like Europe then. Because the Euro game, them are by far better. To me at least. The Euro game, them are better to me. Too much madness going on in them game at Duckland. Whether it's from the referee, the player themselves. Like too many of them don't really want to play football. Them want draw card on the other team. Them want, it's like, what the hell, man? Just play the game. Too much theatrics all the time, brother. Take away from the actual game. But hey, to each his own, brother. If you like the Copa more, you like the Copa more. But I disagree. I think the Euro has been a lot better. Uruguay still celebrating the win. Araujo look like him mash up. Man, hamstring mash up star. Suarez, I celebrate with them too. What you mean? May I tell you, say Argentina win this. You think Uruguay can play dirty like Argentina? Believe me, them going to be just as dirty for sure. Every team plays the same in Europe. This game was not a good example. No, but Duckland, this game is the norm for this tournament. You haven't been watching it. Every game, man, I kick over people in the left, right, and center, brother. Omar said, Euro games are way better to me. Copa game is not football. Too much antics. I agree, Omar. I agree. In the Euro game, them, like, you see, like, things where the coach them do for change things in the games, and like, I mean, yes, you see the coaches do that in the Copa game, but so too often it's the storyline is like, which team got away with the fouls more. Like, that's literally how the game turned out. It's terrible. I mean, yes, this was an egregious version of it tonight, but a lot of the games have been like along these lines as well. And to me, that is what is getting it out. Now, Mr. Yee said it's more exciting than the Euro. I don't know how you would say that. I mean, there's been more like late drama in the Euro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you could say that this is more exciting, but I mean, to each his own, as I say. Everybody have their opinion, but to me, somebody will watch a lot of football. The Euro is better than the Copa, quality-wise, everything-wise. Like me trying to learn systems and analytics and like follow along with the coaching and thing. I learn way more from watching the Euro. That's just honest.
From Copa, you can learn how to wrestling match.
Sorry, people, me have to bite again, car. I'm some raw. So, yeah, me agree, Fana. Them not play ball again. Lone wrestling. Colombia really are the only team I say I try to play actual football and this story at it. Everybody else are worried about kick down people. Euro look like textbook football to you. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Yee. I mean, look, it's the cultural difference for real, because like, all right, let's say 2 goals scored in a match. 1 goal, pass to the winger pass to the central midfielder switch a play to the wing back overlapping, him cross the ball on the ground, somebody run in, side foot in the goal. At a 1 goal in the game. The next goal in the game, one ball get clear by the keeper, the forward run it down. The man flick over one man head, pile the first man. A man run in upon him do some type of spin move and go around that. Then the man rainbow flick it over a man head for have next pile, and then him volley it in the goal. Well, at the 2 goal them count the same. The match done 1-1 and it go penalty and a side win. But you see, me might enjoy the one where the ball go to the final third, go back to midfield, reset, change play, diagonal overlap, 1-2 cross goal, more than the man will do the individual thing. But that's my preference. That's why I say I can't wrong if you love a style more, but I tell you why me like the other one more. It look like the man them more in tune with the tactics of the game. And at the Copa America now, man just do them one thing more, And the standard of the refereeing and just the overall way the man them play, the antics where them do. Them overdo it, brother. That's another thing. Copa America, man, them not keep the ball enough, brother. That is true, Panama. The pitches are smaller than, normal for a lot of these players. That is true. I have read that as well. Argentina looks off in this tournament. Colombia is playing the best football. I would have to agree with the BM. I thought Uruguay played good ball as well in this tournament until this day today. This is the first time I see Uruguay play like this, to be honest. USA game, a little bit, yes, but I think USA was playing rough just the same too. Big up, Conrad. But yeah, people, I'm going to have some more food, because right now I'm super hungry. But I just want to say respect and thanks to all those that showed up tonight to watch this stream with us. Really was not the most, watchable spectacle, but we still hold our reasoning. We full enjoy the people and company as well. Hopefully you've been smashing that like button for me. I know you have, though. I'm going to trust that you have. And yeah, man, from Jason Gooner TV, this is Jason Gooner himself, and I want to say big up on yourself. Thanks for the support. Look out for some more content this week, of course. What's tomorrow? Sunday. There's no football tomorrow at all, so no live games. But yeah, maybe I'll run out tomorrow night with a little stream. You know what I mean? Fan of mine that said I'm going to weigh 300 pounds soon. No, sir. I have a whole heap of pound for go for reach all them place there. You mad? Big up on yourself, people. May I eat too late for real love, and I have to deal with that better, you know? Yeah, man. But bless up on yourself, people, and thanks again for the support. Jason Gooner TV, manners and respect, and we're out of here, people. Big up. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, people. Dutch Masters. England dead.